welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with a review on several products from the brand Shea Moisture. And you guys know that I have been on a mission to find healthier makeup. But I think what it's really important to remember is price point. A lot of times we think, oh, you know, the more expensive it is, the better it is for us. But it's also important to, you know, stay, what's the word I'm looking for? Aware of what we're looking for when we're looking for a healthier makeup. You know, do you want it to be cruelty free? Do you need it to be vegan? Are you know, trying to avoid harmful chemicals like parabens? Like, what is it that you're trying to avoid? So when I was researching for my third brand, I already did a review on Juice Beauty and on 100% Pure. So when I was doing my research for my next brand, I really wanted to make sure that it was a bit more mainstream, that it was affordable, and that it was easy to find. So you can't get easier to find than Target and Ulta, right? So for Shea Moisture, I went on the hunt and I literally went to a couple different Targets. I shopped on Target.com and I shopped on Ulta's website, and I gathered several ingredients. I gathered several products to test out for you guys. Now, disclaimer, Shea Moisture is a brand centered more around women of color or medium to deeper skin tones. So a lot of products really weren't, you know, best suited for me, you know, in terms of highlighter, bronzers, or powders, because I really couldn't find one that was like right on, spot on my match. I do appreciate that Shea Moisture is one of those brands that even though they do focus on deeper skin tones, they also include the lighter skin tones, which was one of the reasons why I was able to try out such a fabulous foundation. So what I'm gonna do is I will show you each individual product, I will break it down, and I will give you my honest thoughts on if it's a hit or a miss for me. And with this brand, I'm all over the place. There are some products that I'm like, you guys, go to your Target right now and you need to get this in your life. And then there are other things that I'm like, I am sorry I wasted your time. I'm going to put this in the garbage can. So let's just jump right in and talk about the products that I hauled or that I reviewed for you guys. This eyelash is making me question all my life choices, and it's literally making me want to make even worse choices. Oh my God, I didn't trim it far enough, and it's driving me crazy. So I might be like this during the whole video, but that's okay. You guys know me. You know how I roll. So the first thing we're gonna talk about, oh, and throughout the video, what I'm gonna do is I will list the product name on the screen along with the price and whatever shade I am, or I don't know, additional information that I can find for you guys. Did you see that? So the very first product is the Shea Moisture Weightless C Serum Foundation. And these are foundations that are in the natural finish. Hey Dani, why do you have two? I have two because I'm in between shades. The first one that I have is nude, and the other one that I have is latte. One is a little pink, one's a little yellow, but the one that's yellow is a little too dark for me. So I kind of have to do a little combo with both, and then I get my perfect shade. Ta-da! I don't know how to feel about this foundation, and a lot of you left me really horrible, traumatizing experiences using it. I love this foundation because I love a dewy finish, because I love a sheerer foundation. If you guys have been following me from the beginning of my channel, you know I was like all about that matte life, full coverage matte foundation. That was what I was all about. And now I'm like dewy and sheer. That's my style. But can you see my blemishes? Can you see my freckles? This is a foundation that it doesn't work with someone with oily skin. This is a foundation that probably won't work with someone that has uneven texture. If you have dry skin, it would be great for you, but as long as you have smooth texture to your skin. So you need to exfoliate if you have dry skin. It would be great for dry skin. It would be great for normal skin, but it does not, I mean, it is dewy. You have to set this mofo really well or you're gonna be shiny as heck. All throughout this video, I'm going to insert clips of me trying on products or applying them so you can see. I think I have a picture that I took after I put this on and how it sets. I mean, it is dewy. It looks like you sprayed yourself with a mist, a little too heavy. But it's nice. I mean, the finish, it's called a natural finish and it really does give you a natural finish. Throughout the day, it does wear off the skin, like it will melt off your skin, but it doesn't wear away where like you see splotchiness or it missing in areas of your skin. No, it just, it comes off and it makes you look like you have really nice natural skin. Like you can see my blemishes, you could see everything. You could see my freckles, you could see you know, any, I have some marks on my chin, I don't even know what they're called, like from previous blemishes that I've had, and all that stuff comes through, but it has such a beautiful finish that it's like, who cares? And if you guys are wondering why this brand is a healthier alternative, these are all paraben-free, no synthetic fragrances, no gluten, no mineral oil, no talc, no sulfates, no silicone, and no I don't know how to pronounce that word, but that's all the stuff that it doesn't have. So it is a healthier brand. Packaging is really cute too. It's brown and like coppery, rosy gold. Another product that I tried and liked, but it's not something that I'm used to using, is their primer. And this is a prepping primer for a smooth application of makeup. This is an oil-free makeup primer. I don't know, it just feels like a moisturizer, you know? It feels like a hydrating primer, similar to the Too Faced Hangover, whatever. It feels like a moisturizing primer. I wore it today under the foundation, and I feel like this foundation and this primer together work really well. I think this one, there was one product that I really didn't appreciate the smell. It wasn't this one. It works well together, but it's almost like hydration on top of hydration, so I'm not sure that's something that I really need, but it's a good primer. You know, did I notice pore minimizing or smoothing of my fine lines? No. Could I skip it? Probably, but it's not bad, so there's that. Moving on to a product that made me question my life choices. The mascara. There are two different mascaras within this brand. There's a lengthening and a volumizing. So I was like, obviously I want the volume. I put on false lashes because the results of this mascara were so horrific that I wanted to cover up the evidence as good as I could. And so the packaging looks like that. When you open it up, it does have a silicone wand. It is really spiky. I mean, like, you go in there the wrong way and you lose an eye or you get a corneal abrasion. It's intense. It's spiky, but it's like sharp spiky. I did 2 layers and it doesn't volumize. It coats my lashes really well, but it doesn't volumize. But when it dries, have you guys ever tried a mascara that when it dries, it kind of dries brittle and it gives your lashes like this kind of appearance? You know what I'm saying? Like, you do your lashes and they're really nice, but as the mascara dries, then your lashes start to look like this. That's what it does. So it's like, you're not giving me extreme length. You're not giving me extreme volume, but you are giving me crazy, like, it's my strong hand lashes. I'm not down for that. I like spidery lashes if they're volumized, but when you're not volumized and you're spidery, like, really? Do you want to ruin my life? Like, nah, I don't play like that. Now let's talk about a must-have. Speaking of eyes, the eyeliners in this brand are freaking fantastic. They remind me of the L'Oreal Silkaseam. Every time I say Silkaseam, someone like leaves me a really mean comment like, that is not how you say it. I think it is. That's how they say it in the commercial, and it's supposed to be a play on words in French. I mean, it's not a real word, I don't think. The formula is similar to those, except you know that L'Oreal isn't cruelty free, and it's probably not the healthiest brand, but can we talk about that? Right? Look at that. Like butter. It's like a marker on your skin. They're amazing. I'm using the black and the waterline today. They are awesome. I think there's only like 6 shades, a purple, a turquoise. You know I had to get the cobalt blue. This color on the lower lash line is life. I could do that that look every single day of the rest of my life and I would be happy. Moving on to sort of not a miss, not a hit. More of a miss than a hit. I got 2 palettes. I believe there are 4 different palettes. I got the Desert Sand and the Lavender Fields. These are the 2 palettes that I got. They're wet and dry shadows, so you could be using them wet or dry. I decided to get 2 because I wanted a warm one and I wanted a cool palette. I'm using this one today for this eye look. I actually filmed the tutorial, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it up because it doesn't seem anything, I don't know. You know, it's not anything like, ooh, snap, I want to learn how to do that. It's more like, meh, you know, everyday type of look, an everyday smoky eye. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. So with the shadows, you can use them wet or dry. The formula is not great, but it's not awful. I think what comes into play when I say that the quality of the eyeshadow is not as good as it could be is these are the type of eyeshadows, and I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. Do you see how it's like kind of pilling on my fingertips? It's one of those eyeshadows that kind of is creamy and balls up, but it doesn't translate onto the skin. Like it doesn't stick to the skin, which for me is a big problem. Can you guys see that on my wrist? Like that chunkiness of the eyeshadow, look, it's like falling off. It doesn't actually stick to the skin. Okay, so you go out of your way to build it onto the skin and apply the color and really try and achieve this. At the end of the day, it's pretty much vanished. Like it disappears from your face. This tutorial didn't look like this when I filmed it at like 10 o'clock this morning. Right now it is 9 o'clock at night. So it's been almost 12 hours and I had to retouch because my skin had just swallowed all the product. It just, I don't know, it doesn't have like a lasting quality to it. The pigment's okay, but like I said, it's nothing really, I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I'm so used to being spoiled with eyeshadows now. You know, I'm used to that like really creamy, buttery pigment where if you're gonna make a mess like this one does, at least like be creamy enough to stick to my skin. And these don't do that. And then when they disappear at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna go through the trouble to use this eyeshadow palette if you're just gonna like get swallowed into my skin. You know what I mean? Like it fades away. I don't know. You could totally pass on it for the record. Now let's talk about blush. I'm actually wearing this one here, and these are mineral blushes in the colors Peach Coral and Rose Quartz. These are what the little compacts look like. These remind me of like old school Becca blushes. These are mineral blushes, and I really like these because when you get mineral products, they're usually loose. And I don't know about you, but a loose blush or a loose, it's not really my preference. And so a lot of times with these healthier makeup brands, they're loose powders, loose mineral eyeshadow, loose mineral blush, loose mineral powder, loose mineral foundation. Everything is loose in little pots. And for me, it's like, you know what I mean? Like a snore, like having to make that mess. Anyway, so this is Rose Quartz and this is Peach Coral. This is the one that I'm wearing today. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys will be able to see these swatches. This is a product that was a little surprising to me. I have light to medium skin tone, you know, light to medium skin tone, and this brand is marketed to medium to deeper skin tones. So when I saw these two blushes, I was like, really? Do these really show up on medium to deeper skin tones? I don't think so. I had to apply this a couple of times over to get it to show up. Do you guys notice, like, I feel like my accent has changed over time. I was like, hearing myself talk, I'm like, how long have I been in Texas? So I had to really build up this peach color to get this. So I can't imagine these would show up very well on medium to deeper skin tones. But don't worry, because what I do think would show up are the cream blushes. The cream, they're called cheek balms, are really nice, but they're really dark. When I got it, I was like, Dani, what are you thinking, girl? I got the peach one. This is in the shade Peach, very creative. This is what they look like, in case you're wondering. It's the same little compact, except it's the cream product. So this is in the shade Peach, and these are balms for the cheeks and for the lips. They don't dry down to a powder, in case you're wondering. That's there right there. They don't dry down to a powder. They just stay really, what's the word I'm looking for? Hydrating on the skin, like really nice and dewy and balmy. Not sticky, but I don't know. I mean, usually with cream products like that, I want them to dry down to a powder or at least like a demi-matte type finish. These don't. But as a lip balm, it's really pretty. Now let's talk about the winning category for Shea Moisture Beauty products. Lip products. Lord have mercy. Their lip products are winners, like extreme winners in my book. First of all, they're lip liners. They are called Prime and Define Long Wear Lip Pencils. Long wear they are. And it comes in 3 different shades, light, medium, and deep. That's it. They don't have red or brown or burgundy or maroon or purple. They just have skin tones in light, medium, and deep. I'm actually wearing light today all over the lips. I also got medium because when you see the color, you're gonna be like, yeah, you needed medium in your life. And then they have a deep, which is like almost like a dark brown. Where should I swatch this for you guys? I'll put it here. They really are long wearing and they're so creamy. It's the same formula as the eyeliners. Super creamy and delicious. I usually don't wear a light lip like I'm wearing right now, like a light, almost like a skin tone. But I wanted to do something a little different like this. So these are the 2 colors right there. Can you see that? So that's light and then medium. Beautiful lip liners. The formula is kind of reminiscent of like the ColourPop lip liners, which you guys know I'm a fan of. If you guys try something from ColourPop, you need their lip liners. Anyway, this is not a ColourPop video. These 2 lip liners are winners. I kind of want to try the deeper color to see how it looks because the formula is awesome. Then they have lipsticks, and they have 2 types of lipsticks. They have the one that comes in like the crayon version. I don't even know what it's called. Let's see. I got this one for free. This is called a lipstick, apparently. Yeah, it's called the lipstick. So the lipsticks come in the crayon. I got this one for free from Ulta when I made my purchase. This was the gift with purchase. And it's in the color Sarah. Formula's nice, but it's not really my favorite type of finish of lipstick. So there's that. So those are winners if you like a really creamy, almost satiny type lipstick. And then these, oh, these here, you guys. These are the Lucious lipsticks. I got 2 different shades. This is in the color Nectar, and I'm gonna put Nectar here. So that's the color Nectar. How beautiful is that? And then this is in the shade Maple. And you know how I feel about brown lips. So that's like a nudie brown. I think nudie brown colors are my favorite. But do you guys see the pigment on that? And it's not necessarily matte, but it's also not a very shiny or sheen type lipstick. I was gonna say sheeny. But what does that even mean? But if you try a product from Shea Moisture, you have to try their lip glosses. And I'm talking about both formulas of lip glosses. They have 3 formulas. I'm gonna show you the 3rd in a minute, but they have 3 formulas of lip glosses. The ones that come in the round tube like these are awesome. This is just the regular lip gloss formula, and this is in the shade Sylvia. Sylvia is a lip gloss that I have been a fan of for at least the last 3 years. This is the perfect lip gloss topper to any nude, peach, or pink lip liner. Do you guys see that? Right there. Look at that shine and sheen. It is such a beautiful peachy color. It has almost like a gold fleck in it. Oh my God, it's brilliant. And then this one, I was wearing this earlier today, but I kind of blotted it off and ate it off and everything off. This one is a nude lip gloss with glitter in it. The applicators on these are really awesome as well. Where should I put this one? I'll put it here. This one is very sheer, but it has that sparkle in it, so it adds a lot of dimension to the lips and they look really supple. There's that one right there. You see how shiny but sheer it is? And then this is Sylvia. Look at how much pigment is in Sylvia. That is a fully opaque lip gloss. So you could just wear that on its own, but over Frida lip liner, my ColourPop color, over Frida lip liner. Sylvia over Frida lip liner, probably my best or my favorite lip color combination. It's really awesome. I kind of want to put this on right now. Should I do it? Might as well, right? Okay, so I'm putting on Frida right now. Just the lip liner. So that's Frida all over the lips, just the lip liner. And a lot of you have commented to me like, oh my God, I got Frida, but it looks different. The lip liner is a little bit darker. In fact, I prefer the lip liner over the lippy stick. So that's what it looks like. Beautiful peachy shade. But when you put Sylvia on top, I'm pretty sure this is like my favorite lip gloss of all time. It is sticky. Please, please, please don't say I didn't warn you. It is sticky. So let me finish putting this on. So it's not a very shiny lip gloss, but because of the gold fleck that it has, it really gives a nice reflect to the lips. Wow, it looks so much more awake with like a brighter peachy lipstick, because the one that I was wearing was a little, I liked it, but I didn't love it. Okay, and then the last 2 products, this is their 3rd formula of lip gloss. And I don't know what are these called? I think these are, oh, it says on here, these are the tinted, sheer tinted lip glosses. Honestly, I got these because of the packaging. Look at how cute that is. And the first time I heard about Shea Moisture was actually in an Ipsy bag. I got one of these in an Ipsy bag and I liked it a lot. But I feel like this is a lip gloss. It's kind of like lip gloss training wheels. For those that aren't really big fans of lip gloss, that are just starting off in makeup, that like a more sheer wash of lip gloss, not necessarily something really opaque like this Sylvia color. And the colors that I got were Guava and Fig. So let me show you guys. You see right there on my knuckles, this is Guava and then that one is Fig. See, they're a little bit more sheer and they're not sticky. They're almost like a gel, but Sylvia, you guys. Oh, Sylvia. Anyway, so that is it for this Shea Moisture review. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will list and link all of these products in the description box below, like I always do. And I will also annotate which one of these are my top picks or my recommendations. So look out for a review on a healthier brand, probably once a month or every month and a half. It really takes me a time to gather products from a brand and really test them out for you guys. So every month or month and a half, we'll do another brand review and so on and so forth. So if you have any recommendations, I'm not a fan of brands that do loose anything. And a lot of the brands that you guys have recommended are like little potted loose mineral everything, and that would just drive me bananas. Not to mention that I have a 1 and 4-year-old and that stuff would get everywhere. Trust and believe they get into my stuff. Anyway, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And like always, if you found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys.